Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. I'm sorry I didn't post all weekend. I think I was trying to recuperate from my my cold and my tough week, and so I think I just needed a day off of posting and talking about Cricut and all the wonderful things you can make with Cricut. But I'm back, and I promised to show you how to put together this great little gingerbread house, I guess. It's a gingerbread house ornament. This is from the folks over at Dreaming Tree, which can be found at 3dsvg.com. And this is an LED light that I've had. I want to show you. Okay, here we go. So you can put a little light in there. Maybe, you could make a whole bunch of these. I think this would be so adorable for your Christmas tree. You could make a whole bunch for your Christmas tree, and then when you go to, have your holidays, turn them all on, and those could be your lights, or maybe they could supplement your light selection. That's up to you. But anyway, these are super simple to make, and I wanted to show you how to do it. Really, it's just a couple of different pieces of paper. The main piece is this one that I cut in craft paper to resemble gingerbread, and then the second piece is the rooftop, and the rest of it is just embellishment. And you can go as personalized as you want to with this project. If your house is blue, cut it in blue or something. I don't know, there's just fun things that you could do. Change the color of the bow, or don't put a bow and put a candy cane, or anything, so each of these files, and you do have to pay for this file, guys. This one is not a free file, although I have to say the folks at Dreaming Tree, I want to stay in camera, sorry. The folks at Dreaming Tree do offer quite a few free files. These ones are not, this particular one is not free. It's called the Gingerbread Tea Light Ornament. Pretty easy to find on their website, but I will put a link in my description so you can see that. But anyway, so here what I'm doing is, you see I've already put the outside, well, this is on the inside, and the cue is just a little tiny piece of red paper to cover the heart cut out, and then there's on this side there's a little piece of vellum, so it would look really pretty when the light is on. And then this is what I mean about you can embellish it any way you like. On the side are these glistening windows cut from glitter paper. And now what I'm doing is I'm closing up the house, and let's see, get in here. There are tabs. You're going to fold all of the tabs at the lines, at the score lines. And depending on how you import this file, you can change the, they do score lines. I think it's because they're outside designer, but outside designers do score lines that are like dashed cuts, which is fine. You can use those. I use them a lot of times. Sometimes they'll give you the file with both what's called solid score lines, or actually they call them solid lines. And then what you have to do is when you import the SVG into Design Space, you have to be very careful with this. If you import the solid lines from like a designer, like Lori Whitlock, this is what I had this problem yesterday, where I imported the file as solid, and then I forgot to select it and change it to score in Design Space. And what ended up happening before I cut it, and what ended up happening was, yep, I cut it's a solid line. So you have to make sure that you're indicating in in Design Space that it is score line. So that way you'll either use your scoring stylus or your scoring wheel, depending on which machine you're using. Okay, and so this is the all closed up. And then this is simply a teepeed sort of a tented, I shouldn't say teepee, I don't think, a tented, and you're going to glue here on these, for my people who are like me, sort of impaired and have to see things, how, like especially 3D objects. I love 3D objects, but I have to sort of, sometimes I have to see in real life before they're cut, you know? I mean, or after they're cut. Like before I can put them together, I have to check it out in a 3D way because I have trouble seeing any kind of written instructions like that. I have to see the picture. I don't know. You guys like that? You have to see the picture. So that's how you put on the top. Now, there's one really cute element that I wanted to save and show you how to make, and that is the bow. Here's the bow. I want to show you how to make a really quick 3D bow from this file, but you know, the whole idea is the same no matter what file you use. So this is a good technique to learn. So a 3D bow consists of, all right, there's, in this particular file, there's like the back, the tails of the bow. And then you've got, in this case, it's a very simple bow. Let's see. So it's one piece. And then you have the bow center, okay? Bow center. All right, so let's put the center and the tails aside. And what we're gonna do is, I kind of shape this part of the bow. Be careful though, because it's pretty gentle. It's pretty fragile in those spots. So, but I'm trying to shape it because the bow is very rounded, right? And here's what we do. We put one little dot of glue and hold it. That's the first one. And then another little dot of glue. Actually, that's a big dot. That's a lot of extra glue. So in that case, or if you're just kind of a little clumsy with the glue, you can use, look, I'm using my weeding tool to work with paper because it's like a little pincher finger, you know. While I'm holding that glue to dry, I can, you know, kind of with my fingers sort of shape the bows. I don't know what those parts are called. I'm sorry. So there is a bow, a very simple bow. And then you take this piece, the little teeny piece, and you're going to, this, let's say, is the front. So you're going to put it so it overlaps on either side, you see? I hope you can see. Okay. And then when it's completely dry, and you know I have to rush for these things, so I'm not going to do it the way I normally would do it, not in front of the camera, but you get the idea just so you can see how it goes, right? So then you put the little, the middle of the bow on there. And then the last step is simply put on your tails. Okay, so put on your tails of your of your bow, which, you know, I can lift it up for the camera so you can see. So there's my bow. You can actually use this little thing if you want to attach it even, which I can do here, right? I can take and attach my bow here. Shh, doggies, just a bus, just a bus. And that's it. The last part of the project is using like a twine. I think this is hemp. I can't be exactly sure, but and you take and you put it through these holes that are pre-cut for you, and decide how you want to make it. Or you can use whatever you want. Like for instance, if your tree is a I don't know, a special color, like a turquoise tree or something, and you coordinate it on your little houses, you could use like a turquoise yarn or twine. Baker's twine is beautiful. I love Baker's twine for Christmas ornaments. Got a real vintage look to it. And that, my friends, is the most adorable little gingerbread house. These look fabulous decorating an entire tree. I have done that. Last year we did that with my sister's little tree that rotates. Just cute. If I can find the video I took, I'm going to post it because it was just so adorable. Later on, we're going to be going through these things, which are oversized gift tags, and they feature using pens to draw on the figures. Here's another one. All right. And these, here's another one, the pen here on the tag, but not sure if you can see in the gold. This one, really cute. The pen is the candles. This one, there's a lot of pen work, right? And this one, I think my favorite one, where it's the season's greetings and holly. I love winter berries, holly and such. So these are really cute. And these are, if you are a Cricut Access member, these are free to you to use. And what I do usually at the beginning of gift giving season, I make all my tags first, and then I put it in my wrapping station. And then they're available. So, you know, if you make the tags first, then you're not like scrambling to make them afterwards when you you're in the thick of wrapping presents or trying to look for a creative way. Sometimes in a pinch, you just can't come up with a creative way. So we're gonna do that later, as well as we have a giveaway. My favorite things giveaway is coming up today, where it's a bunch of my favorite things that we're giving away to 2 lucky people. Each of the packages are worth $250, and they are themed with holiday colors and ideas. So that's kind of fun. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, there'll be stuff in there for other celebrations as well. So thanks for coming today. My name is Rita, and this is my channel, Miss Rita to the Rescue. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube, and also like and follow my page, Miss Rita to the Rescue, on Facebook. Thanks so much. Have a great day.